But unfortunately, I don't think that a lot of Christian girls even know this, which is just blows my mind. I only found this out like a couple of weeks before getting married. Something that I really struggled with on my wedding night, and that is I feel like it doesn't look balanced because the signs aren't in. The signs say love, faith, hope. But if I show the sign, then it's not close enough to my face, so it doesn't look personable enough. So we're just gonna have to deal with this. Hello, you guys, or should I say you girls, because today is a video for the ladies. I don't know if I've said this before on my channel, but all of the videos that my husband is not in, I consider like wife talks in my head. So kind of like a girl talk. So I am just in some comfy clothes, ready to just have some girl to girl talk, kind of like sister to sister. I have some nice ice water. Even though it's cold outside, I felt like some water. So if you want to go grab a snack or grab a drink, then pause right here and come back when you're ready. Okay, I'm not into long intros, so this will be quick, but I just want to say, if you are a man watching this, especially a family member of mine or my manager, Aaron, I know you love to watch my videos, please click out of this right now. This is not a video for the men, especially not the men who know me in my life. This is strictly for the ladies, so click out. Bye. Bye. All right, now that they're gone, let's chat. So I know that a lot of people who watch my channel are young Christian women, which is fitting because I am also a young Christian woman. So I kind of wanted to have a little talk with you single Christian ladies who are waiting until marriage about your wedding night. And I feel like it's kind of an awkward thing to talk about, but there's not many Christian women who just speak openly about things that you need to know going into your wedding night, especially as a virgin. You know, like as Christians, we believe that marriage is the only setting in which sex should be happening. And so we strive to wait until marriage. So it can be a lot, you know, like all this expectation, anticipation leading up into your wedding night, and you might be thinking, oh my gosh, like what can I do to prepare? What's it gonna be like? And so this is a video for you. Let's talk about it. So I've compiled a list of 5 things that you should know before your wedding night. So the first thing is talk about it beforehand with your fiance. So if you have a little bit of nerves around maybe sex hurting for the first time, definitely voice that to your fiance and be like, hey, I'm kind of nervous about it maybe being a painful experience for me. And then that way they know like, oh, okay, like I need to support her and be there for her and maybe check in with her. That way you don't have to feel like you're carrying all of your anxieties to yourself. And that's part of the whole intimacy process as well, right? Is like open communication. That is a big part of intimacy. Also, if you're maybe a little bit intimidated by like going from no sexual contact with this person, bam, straight into sex, maybe something that you want to voice to your fiance is, can we like have a shower together first before things start happening? Like, I just feel like that will help me ease into it and like feel a bit more comfortable. Obviously you don't need to plan the entire thing, like the entire night, let it happen naturally. But if there are certain things that you know for a fact will make you feel way more comfortable, then don't be afraid to voice that to your fiance. The second piece of advice is something that is very, very practical. But unfortunately, I don't think that a lot of Christian girls even know this, which is just blows my mind. I only found this out like a couple of weeks before getting married, and I've spoken to some of my Christian girlfriends who are getting married, and they also had no idea. It is so important to pee after you have sex. Hopefully you already know this, but if you don't, you can so easily get a UTI, a urinary tract infection, if you do not pee after having sex, because there's a lot of fluids that happen during sex, and if that goes into the wrong area, you can be in a lot of pain. And I know this from experience because even though I did pee and do pee every time after having sex, I have had multiple UTIs since being married, and it's terrible. And one time I didn't get it treated fast enough, and it actually turned into a kidney infection, and it sucked. So make sure that you pee afterwards. Okay, my third piece of advice: if you are a virgin on your wedding night, there will highly likely be a little bit of blood when you have sex for the first time. So it's really important to like lay down a towel or something on the bed, or have some extra bedding ready to go in case, there's a little bit of a mess happening. I know it's kind of unfortunate that we bleed our first time having sex, but it's just the reality of it. Number 4 kind of ties into the bleeding part, which is just laugh it off. If things are awkward, if it's uncomfortable, if it doesn't go super smooth, if it's a little bit messy, just laugh it off. Like, that's a big part of the intimacy experience, is just being able to laugh with your spouse and experience things together. And that will be an ongoing thing, not just your first time, but like your 100th time, 1000th time having sex with this person. Weird things will still happen, and you guys can just laugh together. Laughing just releases stress and tension, and it's so important. Just relax, laugh. The 5th and final piece of advice that I have for you ladies is something that I really struggled with on my wedding night, and that is to be present. It's so difficult when your adrenaline is so high and it's a brand new experience that you've waited for your whole life, and you just had your big wedding day, and oh my gosh, I'm married, and your emotions are so high that it's really difficult to be present. But the thing about not being present is that sometimes you don't remember it, and it's something that you really want to remember for a long time to come. So if you can just somehow try to relax yourself and really take in every single moment rather than being too much in your head and not being present, you will be so happy about it afterwards because you will remember the night. I just realized that I lit this candle for the aesthetic, and I've been sitting in front of it. So can we just take a moment to appreciate this candle? There we go. I just moved it to the side. So those are my 5 tips for Christian celibate women on their wedding night. I would love if women who have had their wedding night could comment down below and leave some more tips that you have for the unmarried ladies. We've all been there. We've all felt nervous, unsure, thinking, what's it going to be like? And so I just wanted to make this video to give you guys a little bit of peace of mind, let you know how you can prepare. I hope at least one, if not all of these tips were helpful to you. And I cannot wait until our next wife chat. So if you would like to be a part of the next wife chat, make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys next week, Saturday. Bye.